Yo, what's good, ghouls and ghoulettes? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another JJK Fantasy Parade video. We actually just did a video talking about the first year Tokyo Jujutsu High students versus the special grade cursed spirits. Gosh, that is such a mouthful. And this time I'm going to be taking the first years into a run against the Tokyo school second years at Tokyo school. There we go. And you know the team, it's literally the same team from the last video. All first years here except for Nanami in the back line, because there's not a fourth first year that I have in the game. Like literally the only first years in the game. Oh, you know what? There is I did this in the first video and I didn't put her in the back line, but I forgot this Maki is a first year and not a second year. So I do have a full first year at Jujutsu Tokyo's college team, but you already know how the videos work. I pretty much put together teams based on specific categories. If you click on the character and look at their attribute, you can see right here, first year at Tokyo Jujutsu High. That's the first category in the game if you look at all of them in the list from your character rank. And guys, if you have not seen the first video, definitely go check that video out. But if you haven't seen the first video, where you can look and see all the different categories in the game is you can come to your player rank, press the exclamation, and then go down to active bonuses. If you scroll down this, it'll show you every single category in the game. Literally, sorcerer, killer, cursed user, cursed spirit, Jujutsu High personnel. It even has like Rendo and Saki and Junpei in here and like all this stuff. See their first years of Fukuoka, right? All this stuff, right? But let's go ahead and get to the mission. This mission, I will go ahead and just be transparent with y'all. This one is going to be supremely easier than this one right here for one simple fact. This mission right here, the type advantage in this mission is blue, so that means that the main person we were banking on for damage was Fushiguro, and he was not really doing that. This mission right here, on the other hand, is different because the main contributor for red is Yuta, and Yuta is going to terrorize this stage. You guys know the page breakdown from last time. Nobara's yellow, so she gets a page that boosts yellow damage. Yuta is really high on cursed energy on his ultimate, so he's going to get a cursed energy page. This man, Fushiguro, actually isn't the main damage dealer this time, so I'm willing to take pride off of him and give him perfect synchronization, sacrifice his ultimate just for like the damage of the other units. And then Yuji is always going to, I just mixed Yuta and Yuji, goodness. Yuji is always going to get the like-minded sister page unless they bring out another page that is just absolutely formidable for physical taijutsu DPSs. But guys, you already know how the team is broken down. I don't really have much wiggle room for first years, so I am just going to go ahead and hop into this event and we'll see how it goes. So guys, what actually inspired this style of video is the fact that I think it's the truth. DT, every time a new event comes out, it seems like he's always running a billion different teams in that event, or is it that a new character comes out and he runs a team in a billion different events? I don't know. Either way, I do like that style of video production, so I will be doing something similar to that. I will just start taking random teams and just testing them out across the entire course of the game. This is pretty much my first year Tokyo Jujutsu High student team because there's not much wiggle room that I'll make to this. The only changes I can make to this, literally with my account right now, is changing out Yuji for the rare Yuji, which I won't do. Changing out Fushiguro for the rare Fushiguro, which I won't do. Changing out Nobara for the rare Nobara, which I won't do. There is no replacement for Yuta. And then I have Maki in the back, but that is Maki specifically from JJK0, so there's no other replacement unless I summon for the Panda or the Inamaki like an idiot whenever they came out. We'll just you don't really have to think much about this really. So these are more so just kind of just background videos, so I can kind of just chat about anything, right? I went to play soccer yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am getting eerily good at soccer. I'm having a lot of fun out there. Obviously, you wouldn't go back and keep doing something over and over again unless you're having fun. That's why a lot of people are in shitty relationships. You wouldn't go back and do something over and over again unless you're having a lot of fun, right? And obviously I've loved soccer for a very long time. I've talked about soccer for a very long time on this channel, just randomly. I'll just spawn in, bring it up. I'll go and watch a Slug stream, talk about soccer in that man's stream. I'm bringing up soccer wherever I can, really. I want to stun. I want to try to stun at least. Let's try to give Fushiguro some extra little brownie points here and see if he can't get a stun off. But yeah, I talk about soccer quite a bit, and I'm kind of sad because I'm past that cutoff point where soccer is allowed for me, I guess. Okay, so Yuta dies, which actually is a very big problem now that I think about it. That's the really big problem with this man Yuta not having a way to heal himself, even though he knows how to use reverse curse technique. It's just so mind-numbing to me that this man just can't protect himself. It's so stupid. But I digress. Oh my gosh, the worst possible thing has happened. Maki actually made it out to the battlefield. But literally, I'm getting really good at soccer, and I actually looked up trying to see. My friend suggested the idea. He was like, yo, why don't we go and play for like a really bad soccer league or something like that? I'm just like, you know what? I'd be down to go play for a really bad soccer league. If like, I don't care about, it doesn't really matter if you're the best on a team that's bad, but it's like, if you're on a team where you can get paid, you might as well, you know? Oh, everybody has nails except for Maki, so I guess I can just hit everybody with this. Nobara might be my saving grace, I don't know. But yeah, if you can play somewhere, you know, even if the team is bad, bro, if you can get your bag up, if you can do what you need to do to get your life right, bro, do what you need to do to get your life right. I never judge anybody for, you know, going and doing something that they like, but doing it to a lower, like for instance, you like talking to people, and you know that if you go to this certain sort of place and talk to people, you know, you may not get the most benefits from talking to people that you can, but even still, you know, you'll get some benefit from it. I can't judge you for going into that position. You are being a little comfortable in your decision making, but at the end of the day, it is your decision making. Also, guys, even though Yuta died, it looks like we didn't need him to finish up here. Yuta was just easy chip away damage at the very start of the fight, but it looks like even his death was perfectly fine. That is the one problem I have with Yuta. The one gripe, the one complaint I have with Yuta is the fact that whenever he is healing your entire team, he doesn't heal himself, which literally makes no sense, because to use reverse curse technique, what, chat? On other people, you have to know how to use it on yourself first. I will never ever stop saying that. It doesn't make sense. But that was an easy clear in this stage, and I'll be honest, I'm actually glad that Yuta died in this run, because that wasn't as easy of a clear as it looked like. I thought I was just gonna get Yuta ult super fast, just drop it, it'd be where it was, you know what I'm saying? But it actually had me pay attention a little more than that. But luckily, Bar was the one who kind of like clutched up. This is kind of fun actually, because these teams aren't your typical buffer DPS or a triple buffer DPS setup. They're kind of just like all over the place. Because you're forced to use a specific group of people. But even still, when that one character dies, you're kind of like sitting there like, oh damn, maybe I just lost. But then you're like, let me try anyway. So it was cool that I tried anyway, and I was able to finish that up without Yuta. I was actually down to go back and try to use Yuta again. I was down to go back through this mission again if I lost, but like I didn't lose. So guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I know I just kind of rambled off about soccer for a little bit, but like if you guys have a chance to go play soccer or anything like that, go do that shit. It'll awaken your ego. It makes you better at gacha games, make you better at YouTube videos if you want to do any of that stuff. But if you guys did enjoy the video, then go down below and leave a like, hit the subscribe, hit the comment. Again, this is not an informational video where I'm like, this is the best team for anything. Like, no, I'm literally just using first years and random missions. But you guys have a good one. Work on the characters you want to work on within reason. Peace out.